Okay, we're at gotomath.com. Click on the algebra. Let's go to rational exponents, and we're looking at 8.2. Ew, what is that? Negatives. We got negatives and more negatives. 216. Negatives, negatives, and negatives. Okay, so we got a negative there, and we got a negative 512 over 216, and that's all raised to the negative 2/3. So there's a trick here. Okay, first off, can we reduce this 512 over 216? That's something that probably needs to be looked at, and that will reduce. But you know what? Let's not reduce it just yet. Let's get this to become a positive exponent. We can do that by the little trick of just flipping this fraction. Now we can write a positive 2/3 there. Okay. Now what we've got going on here is we're going to rewrite. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's simplify this down. All right, let's do that. Let's get rid of that 216. All right, so I'll let you simplify that down. I end up getting 27 over 64 raised to the 2/3 power. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so we have negative. You could also break this up, make this a negative 1 raised to the 2/3 power. You could actually do that. Okay. Somebody rang the doorbell. I had to go find out what that was all about. What are we doing here? 27. Okay. That's right. 27 raised to the 1/3 power now. Let's see here. We're going to do something here. Okay, things have gotten way too sloppy. What was this down here? 64? Yeah. $64. Okay. Now this negative, we'll just use it up in the numerator here. Let's actually continue this right over here so we got more room. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? This is totally legal. Negative 1 raised to the 2/3 power times, okay, times 27 over 64. That just gets that negative out of the way, and this is raised to the 2/3 power. So since this is multiplied, consider that to be a negative 1. Okay, we can break that up into two separate pieces. Now negative 1 raised to the 2/3 power, if you looked at it this way, this is negative 1 raised to the 1/3 power, and then the whole thing squared. Of course, we got that negative out there. Negative 1 raised to the 1/3 power is negative 1, but then negative 1 squared is positive 1. But then you got this negative out here, ends up making it a negative 1 again. Oh, it's crazy. Okay, now let's take a look at this. We've got 27 raised to the 3rd power, right? And then of course it's all going to be squared, so that's going to be the numerator. And then you got 64th raised to the 1/3 power, and it's all squared also. Seems like I'm making too much out of this problem. So 27 raised to the 3rd power is 3, right? 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. 3 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 27. And so this becomes 3 squared, and then this would be 4 squared. And remember, we still have this negative. We'll put it right here. And then this becomes negative 9 over 16. Man, that is just way too much going on there. And let's see if we can get that on the screen there. Negative 9 over 16. Way too much going on. Negative 9 over 16. Okay, so we're over here at gotomath.com. Finally finished that problem. Alright, see you later.